Today on Stupid Cat, we show you 5 tips on how to light a horror movie. Coming in at tip number 1, the swinging pendant lamp. This one's pretty easy. You should be able to do this at home. If you've got a bare light bulb, just swing it around. There's nothing more sinister than a light swinging around on top of your subject. So if you can, make sure your subject is directly underneath. Here we have Stupid Cat. I have no idea how I managed to get him to sit still, but he did. And doesn't he look sinister? Look at those shadows circling round his face. Add in a little bit of creepy music. Slow your clip down a tiny bit. And there you go, easy peasy, the swinging pendant lamp. Coming in at tip number 2, we have up lighting. This is fairly self-explanatory. The light has to be below the subject and pointing up towards the subject. I don't have very expensive fancy film lighting, so I have used a Profoto flash head. I've kept the modelling bulb on, as you can see. I have put a blue gel to cool down the light because it's very orange in the modelling bulb. And it's on the floor. Stupid Cat is investigating. And look at his creepy shadows. Look at how ginormous his creepy shadows are. Doesn't he look sinister? I think he's even scared of his own shadow. Yep, he looks pretty terrified. So yes, have your light source on the floor pointing up. Classic horror movie lighting. Coming in at number 3, backlighting. Yep, very self-explanatory. Get the light source behind the subject. So it is behind the subject. And if you just happen to have a smoke machine lying around, you know, like you would do, then you can add a bit of atmosphere in shot using the smoke. Have the smoke lit from behind. It's very creepy, very eerie. Another classic horror movie lighting setup. Now, Stupid Cat wasn't too excited about being in with the smoke. I think he found it a little bit scary himself. So as you can see, it's a bit hard for me to get Stupid Cat and the smoke in the same shot. But if you don't have a smoke machine, don't worry. Just make sure you are backlighting your subject. Make sure your subject is very dark and underexposed. You don't know whether it's a cat, whether it's a clown, whether it's an axe murderer coming. So yes, backlighting, very, very simple. Again, you can use one light source. It could be a torch, could be a bare bulb. Just make sure it's behind and you're silhouetting your subject. Now, for some reason, when I was filming this, as you can see, there is some glitching happening. This was actually caught in camera. This is not an effect I've put on in post-production. It actually started glitching just as I got my Stupid Cat to cross the smoke. Now, why is that? Can anybody tell me? Is it a ghost? Is it coincidence? Does my camera know that I'm making a creepy horror movie? I just don't know. Very, very confusing. Coming in at number 4, it is the spotlight reveal. Now again, this is very simple. Ideally, you use a torch because it's a directional light. You could use a spotlight. You could try and use your bare bulb, but you might need to create some kind of funnel effect. But yes, so you need to make sure your exposure is very dark indeed. Get your subject to sit still if you can. And then just swoosh the light source over, revealing for a moment your terrifying subject. Add in a little bit of slow-mo, some sinister music, and there you have a creepy, creepy cat. Doesn't he look terrifying? You know, it might work better if you've got a really scary clown, or if your subject is that axe murderer. But, you know, the cat's pretty creepy. You just slow it down, add the creepy music, and there you go. Very easy. Coming in at number 5, it is the shaft of light. Yep, again you just need one light source, so this can be your torch or your modelling bulb. The key to this one is you need to create a shaft. So I am using 2 bits of cardboard, as you can see. They are very, very close together. We're trying to emulate that hiding in the wardrobe effect, where there might be a tiny, tiny, tiny strip of light just hitting the eyeball. And you can have a play with your cardboard, positioning them closer or further away from the subject. So try and get a really narrow shadow. And here we've managed to get Stupid Cat to hide in the shaft of light. Doesn't he look terrifying? Again, add some slow-mo, some creepy music, maybe a very slow zoom. And what a terrifying beast we have, lurking in the shadows. So yeah, we have got number 5, the shaft of light. We have number 4, the big spotlight reveal. We have number 3, the backlighting, which is aided with some smoke and added glitching, which we don't know where that came from. And of course we have the uplighting, which is a very classic horror movie style. We have got the swinging pendant lamp. That was very effective and very creepy. So there you go. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, share, save and watch again. And let me know if you enjoyed the tips. I would love to see what you came up with. Maybe you could use your hamster or your dog or your goldfish. Yes. Come back soon.